everyone. How are you today? Welcome to my lessons. Okay, I hope you always healthy and keep spirits. Okay, today we will study about exposition text. Yes, and more precisely is analytical exposition text. We show in the slide. Yes, today we learn about analytical expositions. Okay, what's the analytical exposition? Wait, you can show these basic competencies in these lessons. Yes, you can show it. The basic competencies in these lessons is 3.4 and 4.4. Yes, you can read this slide. I don't explain one by one, okay? Yes. Next, in chapter 4, natural disaster and exposure tax. What it is? Yeah, wait. Before I teach you, you must listen carefully and preparing your notebook, your English book, and stationery. Yes, that's right. Are you ready? Have a learning. Hmm, what it is? I want to know your answer, your arguments about this survey. Ready? Just answer yes or no questions. Yeah, the first one. You think school important? Yes or no? Good. Yeah, the second. Do you think learning English is fun? Yes or no? Yes, that's right. It's good. Yeah. The last one. Yeah, do you think learning English with Miss Ekwa is exciting? Yes or no? Yes, good. Your answer is your perfect. Yes. Your answer, your argument is the exposition text. Now, today I will explain to you exposition text. What's the exposition text? Yes, the first one. Exposition text is a type of the text that elaborates an issue using one's perspective issue. Yes, and then analytical expositions have two kinds. The first one, analytical exposition. Second, and hortatory exposition. It's so different. Yes, it's so different. You can look this my slide. Yes, you can see this my slide. And then today I explain to you about analytical exposition. I want to ask you, what's the definitions of analytical exposition? Do you know it? No? Okay, I show you. Analytical exposition text is Analytical exposition text is a type of the text which is usually used to persuade readers to agree and to support the idea of the writer about phenomenon or issue. Yeah, it is usually in debate speech, essay, editorials, and letters to a newspaper. And what's the social function of analytical exposition text? Yes, to persuade the reader, to persuade the readers that the idea is important matter. Now, I want to ask you again, how many generic structure of analytical expression text? Before slide, I show you the generic structure of analytical exposition text. How many generic structure? That's right, three generic structure. What is it? Yes, the first one, thesis, second, argument, and the last, reiteration or conclusions. Yes, I explain to you one by one. Yeah, the first one, thesis. Thesis is a statement of your main three points given in the opening paragraph. Thesis is usually in the first paragraph. The rest of the paragraph can contain a preview of the argument that will follow. And then the second paragraph, what? Yeah, argument. Argument is explaining the argument that support the writer's position. Argument contains in the text maybe one or more paragraph. Yes, and the last is reiterations. Reiterations is the same with conclusion. Yeah, reiteration is containing restating the writer's positions, usually in the last paragraph. Yeah, I review again. Generic structure of analytical exposition 3. Thesis, argument, and reiteration. Do you know it? Understand it? Good. Yeah. And then the text usually have characteristics of language feature. And then what's the language feature of the text? Analytical exposition have 5 language features. I show you. The first one, analytical exposition text is usually using emotive words. For example, admit, worried, and so on. Second, analytical exposition is usually word that quality statement. For example, usual, probably, and so on. The third, analytical expositions usually words that link argument. Is the same with the connective or conjunction. Yes, for example, firstly, secondly, however, therefore, and the other hand. Next, fourth, the stances of analytical exposition is present tense. Yes, the use of present tense in analytical exposition. Present tense is usually using verb 1 in the text. And the last one, the fifth, is using complex or compound sentence. Now, I think this generic structure that I will explain you about definition, social function, generic structure, and language feature. And now I can show you about the example of the text in analytical exposition. Are you ready? Good, ready. Is now one. Yeah. Example of analytical expositions. Yes, you can show, you can read, and you can watch the video. Yeah. In the first paragraph is the thesis. Second paragraph is the argument, and the last paragraph is conclusion. Jadi the second paragraph, the last paragraph is conclusion or reiterations. Yeah. Now, you can see around the example which explain each part of the analytical exposition, the language feature. For example, start from simple present tense. You can show deletes, are, increase, disrupt. If the word is bold, yes, right? Yeah. And then connective. Connective is the conjunction. For example, first, second, third, and the last. You can show the words in the bold red. Yeah. And evaluative word, for example, great, humorous, important. You can show in the underline. And the last, modals. Yes, modals. You can show the should. Okay. You can read this, for example, of analytical exposition about deforestation, the beginning of the Great Recession. And then, in the next slide, I want to your argument about the issue. Ready? Just say agree or disagree. Ready? Good. Yeah, the first one. What do you think about it? The first one. Using smartphone in class should be allowed. Are you agree or disagree? Yes. The second, what do you think about teacher should not give homework to their student? Agree or disagree? Good. And the last, every student must have at least one extracurricular activity. Agree or disagree? Good. This topic, this issue is you discuss with your friends in the next lessons. Okay, I think this enough. You can comment or ask me if you don't understand about it. Okay, thank you for attention and see you.